A very good morning, Dutch bike blogger here, and I'm on my way to work. It's a cold morning, but we'll manage. I bought myself a new hat. Old one was not sufficient anymore. It was warm enough, but somehow too wide. So I bought myself new hats. I bought 3 in different colors. €1.47 a piece, so very, very expensive, of course. This is quite warm on the head and it's quite nicely formed. Price-wise, good quality for the price, but maybe one season. But we'll see, we'll manage. So, one day work and then we have weekend again. Quite happy about that. About casino update number 20, which is online yesterday evening. Apparently cannot mix 2K video and 1080p. I'm pretty sure I rendered 1080p and 2K as 2K, but YouTube only maximizes it to 1080p, so no 2K there. So not sure what happened. The bus is stopping and the cars are driving beside it, so carefully. You can see on the street there is salt, so there has been some activity tonight, trying to get the possible icing of the road. So take that in account. It could be icy. Ooh. Well, new hat, new cap is warm enough actually. Doing the job quite nicely. Actually can feel no cold on my head, only on the parts that are not covered. Well, back to what I was telling you, you cannot mix 1080p with 2K, although you then render it in your video making program to 2K, it still is a lower value. Don't know what happened. I know for sure that the output on the video software was 2K, but YouTube somehow made 1080p of it. Well, and what you can see in the video, the update number 20, when I'm using zoom, it's 1080, and I have a wide angle shot, it's 2K. Actually, you can see the difference in the date, the corner, when it's on 2K, the date in the corner is smaller than when it's on 1080p. So you can see the difference as a viewer. But well, it turned out nicely. By the way, special thanks goes out to the Hampshire Hotel on the gedempte Kattendiep. Been there a few times now and always as nice as ever. So when you want to stay in Groningen, well, I can advise you to go there. By the way, the parking garage is still up, as you could see. And I always thought the garage was underground, but it wasn't. It's just behind the casino. That's maybe because mainly our parking structures are beneath the ground today. And this is an older one. The casino was made in 1988, or built in 1988. There's the Ni-Hao building too, by the way. I'm getting some cold fingers. There will be coming a time that my leather gloves are not sufficient. I have to wear other ones. When I get at work, I have to put my bike in the shed, and there's no key for that shed, only a code you have to punch in. It's mechanical. And it is very heavy to push the buttons in. Wednesday evening, I had to take my key to push them in. And that's not what you want, do you? By the way, I also sent a mail to AliExpress for the bike light, disputing that it puts out 2400 lumens. It doesn't, and it's not going to. The seller came back with the answer that he had no testing equipment to test the output of the light. And then I sent an answer back. If he is not able to test it, how can he claim the output? Now he answered me that I should drop the dispute because he is going to get testing equipment. Well, first of all, I want to see some money. when I wanted a bike like this, I could have paid less for it. I chose this bike light because the high output. You make no mistakes, it's a bright light, but not as bright as advertised. So I feel a bit misled. AliExpress asked me to upload evidence. Well, I'm trying to get in the dark some pictures. So I'm gonna make it, well, tonight on the weekend or in the evening or so, very dark spot. Make some pictures of the light beams, what it puts out, and send them up as evidence. I asked AliExpress what they would like for kind of evidence because, well, it's the output of a light. It's not that I got a totally different bike light I ordered. Like the looks of it, looks like the photo, everything is okay. But not the output, that's the only problem. Then it's hard for me to tell them how it looks. Because, well, in my eyes I see this and the camera sees that. Well, I keep you informed about this. Or for the time being, don't buy this light. Or buy this light when you want this light, you want an underperforming light. You want advice, don't go mountain biking with it. You will not see anything in the dark spot. Well, thanks for watching again, and I will see you next time.